Alright, welcome to this new episode of the Political Analysis program. This is Rodin Maria for Pessimist. In today's program, let's go back in the United States. Former President of the United States, who is also the Republican Party flag bearer, Donald John Trump, has survived another assassination. Suspect is in custody right now as we are talking about, following second apparent assassination attempt on Donald John Trump. White House says U.S. President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris believed that Trump is unarmed. Let's dive in. The United States former President Donald Trump says he is safe and well after what authorities said appeared to be a second assassination attempt on the Republican candidate. The FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, said it is investigating what appears to be an attempted assassination of Trump on Sunday after the Secret Service said it opened fire on a gunman at the former president's golf resort in Florida. Fear not, I am safe and well, and no one was hurt. Thank God, Trump said in a statement on his fundraising website. He further explained that, but there are people in this world who will do whatever it takes to stop us. I will not stop fighting for you. I will never surrender. I will always love you for supporting me. The statement added, through our unity, we will make America great and great again. Now, the FBI is investigating attempted assassination because Trump had been golfing at his West Palm Beach coast not far from his Marengo residence during a day away from the presidential campaign. At the joint news conference involving the FBI, Secret Service, and local officials, authorities said a Secret Service agent who was one hole ahead of Trump on the golf course spotted a person with a firearm located near the boundary of the resort and fired in his direction. It was unclear, however, if the suspect fired back at the agent. That's what officials added. Palm Beach County Sheriff Rick Bradshaw said that the suspect was 400 to 500 yards. That's around 365 to 457 meters from Trump, and it appeared he sought to film himself. The suspect fled the wooded area in a black vehicle but was quickly located and detained by law enforcement agencies, according to officials. A backpack, high-definition camera, a firearm scope, and an AK-47 style rifle were recovered from the scene. That's what they said. That's what we have just got from the officials. I would imagine the next time Trump comes on a golf course, there will probably be more people around the perimeter. That's what Bradshaw told the reporters. But the Secret Service did not exactly what they should have done. They provided exactly what the protection should have been, and their agents did a fantastic job. That's what he said. U.S. media named the suspect as Ryan Winsley Roth. He's 58, quoting law enforcement officials. According to CNN and CBS, Roth was a self-employed affordable housing builder in Hawaii who regularly posted on politics and current events, including sometimes criticizing Trump. Public access to the suspect's Facebook and X profiles was removed hours after the shooting, but he was reportedly active in calling for support for Ukraine. Earlier this year, the suspect had tagged U.S. President Joe Biden on X, according to the Reuters news agency. Earlier this year, of course, he had attacked the incumbent president as he was trying to interact with the Reuters. Your campaign should be called something like Kadaf, keep America democratic and free. Trump should be Massa, make America democratic and free. Make America democratic and free, abbreviated as must make America slaves again, make American slaves again, master democracy is on the ballot and we cannot lose. That is what he posted on his social media handlers. The White House said President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, the Democratic presidential nominee, had been briefed and would be kept updated on the investigation. The White House added that Biden and Harris were relieved to know Trump is safe. Violence has no place in America, Harris said in a post on X. Trump's running mate, J.D. Vance, the governor of Ohio, of course, expressed relief that Trump had not been hurt. I am glad former President Trump is safe, Vance said on X. I spoke to him before the news was public, and he was amazingly in good spirits. Still much we don't know, but I'll be hugging my kids extra tight tonight and saying a prayer of gratitude. That's what they say. Of course, Fox News presenter Sean Hannity also said he had spoken to Trump and Steve Witkoff, a New York real estate investor who was with him on the golf course. When the former president found out that everybody was safe and nobody had been harmed, I guess in typical fight fashion, Trump said to Steve, and he relayed it to me here. I really wanted to finish the hole. I was even, and I had a bloody put, Hannity added. The incident comes just 2 months after Trump was grazed by a bullet during an attempt on his life in Butler, Pennsylvania. I think it was on July 13th. And so Trump was wounded in his ear, and one person attending the rally was killed in the attack. So Trump, the attack identified a 20-year-old Thomas Crooks. You remember that was killed by a Secret Service sniper. So the attacker raised the questions about protection for the candidates months out from the November 5th election between Trump and Harris. Kimberly Chettle was forced to resign, in fact, as a Secret Service director under a bipartisan congressional pressure following the assassination attempt. Of course, he decided to resign because he had no way. Ronald L. Rowe Jr., the agency's new acting director, said in August that he was ashamed of the security lapse that had led to the attack. Republican Congresswoman Alice Stefanik, who represents New York's 21st District in the House of Representatives, said that the incident raised further questions about the security of Trump. Of course, it raised so many questions. We must ask ourselves how an assassination was allowed to get this close to former President Trump. Again, Stefanik said in a statement, there continues to be a lack of answers for the horrific assassination attempt in Pennsylvania, and we expect there to be a clear explanation of what happened today in Florida. This is Rodin Mugemaria for Pessimist. I'll be back with another updates regarding this story. The Almighty God of all creation is great and, of course, is exceedingly merciful.